Hello everyone, I am TG and we are here playing this amazing game, Aliens Fireteam Elite. So, big news everyone. Season 2 of Aliens is coming out on December 14th. There is all kinds of awesome new shit coming. There's new cosmetics, new game mode, no new maps yet, but new weapons, new attachments, new everything basically. So today we're just going to be grinding some rep script. That way we can buy everything once it comes out on the 14th. And we're going to be talking a little bit about what exactly is coming and how awesome it's going to be. But before we start, don't forget, if you guys enjoy these live streams, head on over to the dedicated live stream channel, TG Witta Live Streams, where I archive everything so you guys can peruse at your leisure. And don't forget, now you can become a member of TG Witta's community, which is super exciting for me, for you, for everyone. We're all having a good time. So first and foremost, let us just dive right in to a quick play. Now, the first thing I want to talk about a little bit is there's two new features coming. There is, number one, a lifetime stats. So you can now see, I've actually seen a screenshot of it, it's pretty awesome. You can see what mission you've done with what class and on what difficulty. Also, all your your damage, your kills, your saves, everything for each individual class, which is super, super cool. And we're also getting a new point defense mode. So it's going to be similar to Horde, and what I found out is all the attachments and some of the cosmetics, I think, too, are tied to this new mode. So, you know, on one hand, that means nobody will be playing the other stuff, but I hope this new mode is awesome. So it's point defense mode, and from what I can tell, from what I've heard, I saw a little bit of gameplay of it. It's like you go from point to point repairing like generators or something, and you can spend, you know, in-map currency like you can in Horde, and you have to basically hold off a Xeno attack, and then you move to the next point. Unfortunately, they didn't say anything about new maps, so there's no, you know, new maps for Horde or the campaign, and it seems like there's only the one map for the point defense. That's a little bit lame, but I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. What's also happening is the game is coming to Xbox Game Pass, and it's gonna have crossplay between Windows and Game Pass, which is kind of like a weird way to do it, but you know, it kind of leaves like the Steam players out on their own. But whatever, it's going to increase the game's population. I don't know by how much or for how long, but we'll have to see. It's so fitting that we're playing Ingress. Of course. Can never get enough Ingress. There's also 4 new weapons. 1 heavy, 1 rifle, 1 pistol, 1 CQW. From what I can tell, the heavy is like a micro launcher, like a micro rocket launcher. The rifle, I think, is a laser rifle, and the handgun is a Magnum, and the CQW is like an assault rifle, but a CQW. So that's pretty interesting. I did look through some of the attachments as well, and those look pretty fun. Basically, it's just more of the same, which is a good thing. It's going to have different variations of, you know, the stats that they provide and the perks, etc. Because I have noticed some things, specifically for like demolisher weapons. There's like some combinations missing that I'd really like whenever I equip an attachment. Now, you'll have to forgive me if I don't just like dominate the charts as I usually do. I was playing a lot of Outriders this week, and like the aiming and everything, I have it set like totally different, so this might take me a little while to get in the flow of things here. Still the best there ever was. Best there ever will be. So don't worry about that. I feel like I gotta make the aiming slower in this now to match my Outriders. So I'll be switching like back and forth so often. Because I don't know if you guys have played Outriders, but it's fucking awesome. There will be Outriders content coming on the channel. I can promise you that. Oh, I guess we just killed them too fast. I just thought this wave was over.
This is so fucked.
See, you know what I need to do is play Demolisher. That way my fucking aim doesn't matter at all.
Shit, watch the ceilings.
How did that not kill it? Oh my goodness.
Expect so many. Hey, on the deck, Honeyker's PDT chip. He cut it out. But why? Doors welded shut. Sloppy work. Guess Honecker went this way.
Yeah, I definitely gotta change the aiming after this match. Just slow that right down.
Hey, I got an idea how to track down Honecker. Searching this whole barge would take too long. Eyes up. Bugs now, idea later.
Oh, that was a fucking shitty throw. I was playing around with the pulse rifle earlier and using overclock. It just feels exactly like you're in Aliens with the sound effect. I love it. Didn't realize we were doing this. Team's probably like, what the fuck are you doing out there? I just know in the new point defense mode, there's going to be so many cool, like, standoff battles. Where the hell is he going? I swear the grenade does more damage in the air if you detonate it. Oh, that's cool. That one just wasn't on my radar. It's fine. Oh, that reminds me. Along with the Season 2 patch, there is also going to be a huge bug fix patch. And it's been a long time, so it better be good. Patch notes aren't out yet, but when they are, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Prowler. Oh, right in his fucking brain. Now, as awesome as all this new content is gonna be, I'm not gonna lie. I was on the Discord earlier today after the announcement, and like I was getting a little salty. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, I tried to keep it like as respectful as possible, but I was like, you know, like hold on, just like I realize they're a small team, like really small, and it's amazing what they put out so far. But it just seems like they're like flying blind. Like they don't understand that the game needs more maps to survive. And I know it took them like it takes them a long time to do stuff like that, because maps take time. But like it really should have been the priority as soon as they start. Well, should have been the priority at launch, but Also, once they started to see the numbers dwindle, like that, they should have been like, okay, quick play. Let's start working also on a new set of campaigns. You know, at least 3 levels. It's just my 2 cents. I know a lot of times people can come off as like critical whenever stuff like that like is not included in the game. And a lot of the time it seems like you're not grateful for what you got, but like I am. I love this game. It's just there's so many bonehead moves that I'm like, what person who's ever played a video game would ever do that? Okay, these guys, I hate these people. Because they don't understand, like, you have to come up here first.
Check this out. Get eyes on this.
Or you can't start the interaction.
Spinning this up is gonna make noise, vibration, heat, whatever bugs key off, they'll catch it. This thing's been idle a long while.
There you go, sir. Now we can do what you want. Don't suggest going down there. I've never seen anyone hold up down there, but who knows? Oh my god, yeah, look at me. I'm like just fucking juking and jiving all over the place. This is like fast aiming. Can't do it.
Just finished injecting lubricant.
Action up.
H2 feeds just connected. Getting there.
What? What is this spitter doing up here?
Coming in.
It's biting off more than you can chew, that's what.
Just about to kick power to the mains.
It's like unfair how much damage the pump action shotgun does with overclock. Like I feel bad for the Xenos.
Nice. We'll send a follow-up engineering team to get that mess fixed proper.
Aha, 8 kits here. Grabbing in.
Keep heading aft toward the core.
Like with my aiming set so high, like I hit everything. I just can't be accurate. Like I can't pinpoint where I hit them. It's probably why I said it like that in the first place. Oh, that drone was not having a good day. He's just fucking yeet. He's out.
Storm brewing. Break out the heavy shit. This is gonna get spicy.
What? Just appeared, I swear. One thing about the pump action shotgun is like, well, not one thing, but why I love it so much is as long as you keep on top of your reloading and like really keep on top of it. I'm talking like every second you get a chance, make sure it's reloaded. As long as you're doing that, it's like unmatched when it comes to DPS. I believe it even says that in the description. It's like as long as you keep on top of it, like those exact words. Because like you see, it does damage at range more than you would expect, but less than you'd hope.
Is just ahead. We'll see if Honeker's left any tracks.
I got your back.
I got Esther standing by to analyze the logs. She's our battalion synthetic. Hello, Marines. It is a pleasure.
There you go. That's a true Marine. Just fucking explode a frag grenade right at your feet. It's very Vasquez. You always were an asshole, Gorman.
Rearming.
The access point is to the right. Through the door.
Ah, through the door? I hate that. Not time to hold up yet, boys.
Hey, I'm running a bypass.
I wish there was more doors that you like ran bypasses on and shit. Just immerse me in the world. I want to be playing a third-person action horde Alien Isolation. That's what I want, and that's what I expect. No substitutions.
Accessing. Thank you.
Or else.
Get those bastards for this.
Boom, bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
Got it. While S runs through the log, watch the vents.
Oh, didn't mean to fucking overclock there. Oh well. Holding up here is like, it's alright, but if you're on Extreme and Insane, it's too dangerous. Much better off over there. We have another gunner. Why has he not been overclocking?
We got income.
And ever since I went frag grenade or remote detonator grenade, I've never looked back. You wouldn't think it's that big a deal. You're like, okay, it's convenient, I guess, but no, it's like way better. Enough of this pandemonium. This boulder dash. Hey, Eric, you're not happy. Well, we can't have that. How about the update, I assume? Or the season 2?
Marines,
I suspect.
big freight elevator goes all the way up the main tower. When we reach Honecker, we're gonna have to ID by his blood or by his
I think I've memorized all the voice lines, too. Can you tell I play enough? I don't play too much. Oh, Eric with the super chat. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, thank you. You're the man.
some big internal leaks. Never a good sign in space.
think I said it before, but I love whenever the Xenos come from behind here. I wish there was more stuff like that,
Still good, Marines?
where you're just like running away from a horde. But I guess that's kind of what point defense might be like a little bit. Not really. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be fun, like regardless, because like this game is just fun. But I don't know.
That's the list.
I just hope
Entrance
extreme and insane aren't like impossible like they are in horde. It's a major letdown. What part are you let down by, like not having new levels? Because I sure am.
Same deal as the generator. Expect little friends to pop out all over when this turns on. Elevator 17 decks up. It'll take a while to show.
Yeah, I mean,
Then hit the call button.
it's cool that they're adding that new one, but what they should have done is just instead of adding a new one, or in addition to adding a new one, add at least 2 maps to horde. You know, one against synthetics, one against pathogen. I've said it a million times, and then one against Xenos, just to give it some longevity. Because now they're having 1 level of each, the horde and the new one, and like people are gonna get bored of it just as fast as horde. So I don't know. Weird choice. But we'll see. We're gonna see an influx of players, but how long they'll stay, that's a whole nother thing, right? Like you said, unless point defense is like a game changer, and I think it'll be really fun, but I have a suspicion that it might be like too short, or you know, just might be off the mark. But hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. Like they need new story content. I said that to one of the devs on the Discord, and I felt a little bad about it because I was angry. But you know, he says like this takes a long time. Like the story content we have took years to make, and I totally understand that, totally get it, and I believe him. And I'm not gonna pretend that I understand the stress that they're under.
They come. This is a big damn signal.
And they've done so much with such a small team, which is amazing. But it's just like they're missing the mark, because it should have been a priority. They should have, whatever they were doing, they should have put that into making more content to give the game more longevity. Yeah, if it's the same map over and over again, you're right. Forget it. I'll do it to get the cosmetics, and then unless it's like super fun, I'll probably go back to campaign. The good news is all the unlockable cosmetics that are coming with Season 2 are only unlockable from the new... Actually, that's kind of bad. From point defense, because then people will just be playing that non-stop, and then they'll get bored of it faster, I think. So it's actually a bad thing. 100%. 100%. And, like, they need to look at what other games do. I think it's too late now. Season 2 is, like, their last chance, and it's sad to say, but I think that's the case. But, like, there's so many things, like, the timer in the lobby, like, remove it. No other multiplayer game functions like this, and they just don't do it. And they said, like, oh, well, there's problems that come from removing it. I'm like, okay, but at a certain point, I'm like, I don't care what the problems are. Like, work on it. That's your job. But anyway, I don't want to come off as ungrateful, but I'm really, I'm a little hot under the collar, although I am excited for the new content, if that makes sense. If I can be both.
Air shaft, right side.
It'll be busted, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, sorry, Nicholas. It's we're playing. I'm playing on intense right now. Might switch over to extreme if there's anyone playing.
Just another minute. You got this.
See, this is the thing about Ingress. Like, I'm not even paying attention, and we just dominated. I am excited for, like, the lifetime stats, which is such a simple little thing that it doesn't even, like, count as an announcement. Like, this should be something like that should be in the game already. But it is cool, but it's not. That's not content. So nobody's gonna be like, "Ooh, lifetime stats! I'm picking up this game." You know what I mean? No, dude. Like, sing it, brother. You're not wrong. This is my dream that someone from Cold Iron will like catch the stream and like see that I'm not the only person that's disappointed.
Into the elevator, haul ass, Marines.
It's hard being a dev. It really is. Because you're faced with so much negativity all the time. And it kind of overshadows the people that are like really excited for what you do, because that's just the nature of how like the internet works. Wow, I killed a lot there. People who are feeling negative just speak louder usually, so kind of comes with the territory.
Enjoy the ride, Marines. Next stop, Honecker. Or his corpse, whatever.
But I'm gonna support it regardless. Ew, 418 garbage.
Honecker is somewhere
I've decided I'm gonna wait on my weapon guide video until season 2 drops, because I want to include the new weapons in season 2. So that should be out probably a week after the 14th, so like the 20th, around there, if all goes well. But if anybody is playing Outriders, I'll be throwing some builds together for that. Because I've fallen in love with that game. But don't worry, I can do both. Speaking of timers, see? 2 people want to return to base? That means we should return to base and not have to wait for the 3rd. You know, again, like no game functions this way. You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. Like, whenever I see the Cold Iron, they say like, we're a group of experienced gamers, and like, again, love the game, love it, but I take issue with things like that because I don't think you are. I don't think you've played many multiplayer games, because like, it's not how this works. No quick play at launch. Like, what? Anyway. Oh, derp, I didn't leave the team. Okay. But yeah, you're right. Like, every time, any content drop in a game like this, or a game that has a single player portion to it, it's story content. Story content comes with your updates. One thing I'll give Cold Iron is whoever's working at like research and development, or maybe just research, and getting all like the alien references and everything, that person's doing an amazing job. But here's the thing, and I hate to say this. When it comes to, like, these days, in this culture of, like, everybody complaining about everything, studios will shut down if they bungle one title. Especially small studios. You see them get dissolved all the time. because they messed up one thing, one product, and they don't get another chance, no matter how good they may be. Like if that were to happen to Cold Iron after this, for example, like this game is well made. You know, glitches aside, glitches happen regardless, but budgetary, from like a budgetary standpoint and the size of their studio, I really do think they made the best product they could make. The features are another conversation, but I mean, just core gameplay, they did well. But
Fireteam, we need to locate the anomaly.
if the game is not received well, like, or it's been like really messed up production wise, like this has, sometimes studios shut down from that. And we'll never see, you know, what other great things they could have made. And it's a shame that that's the time we live in, but it is.
You know, given a choice between fighting synths and Xenos, I'll take a beer.
That's a good way to put it, man. Survival of the fittest. It's a dog-eat-dog world in the gaming industry.
Watch your back.
Oh, I didn't change my aiming speed. Ow. It's shocking me in the face. 'Cause I've been naughty.
What am I looking at here?
Sentry
Who built
deployed.
this?
There are holograms on the far end of the room. Might we investigate?
Not a lot of time to screw around, S.
Look
Be
at this.
fast. Sentry's ready to go.
A synthetic. Perhaps I can recover its final directives.
Hey, check this.
Fireteam, watch behind.
I don't know. Oh, he's standing inside the door. That's cheating. Well, cheaty Cheaterton. Well, that's the thing is, since it's an IP game, like a licensed property, I think other than like the assets, or maybe even the assets, they don't. But I don't think Cold Iron owns like any of it. It's all up to Disney. They can just give it to another company if they want, because Cold Iron would have been licensing their IP. So that means like if Cold Iron, you know, ceases to be, we can still get another great Alien game. However, it also means if they do fold, this game will never get updated.
What for? Can you read them?
So it's a two-hand or a double-edged sword.
The wall. More carvings.
Drop a LiDAR scanner for S. She can work on a translation later.
I love how this Prowler has like been bugged since day one, that it always just jumps around like this. I don't know what it is about this one Prowler.
Sentry deployed. Check this out.
Yes, no. I mean, like I said, they did good work,
There is a commonality. A sequence shared
but
with the first set.
it was too big, I think too ambitious a project for like such a small studio. And I assume it was made quite cheaply. And that's, you know, why it got made in the first place, because Disney didn't want to spend any money. Because basically every Alien game, other than Isolation, has been a pretty big failure. And even Isolation wasn't, like, great. like sales wise and everything. It's a great game, but it had some bugs too. So I don't know. The Alien franchise is almost like cursed, I would say. You think it's such a simple premise, like especially if you know a game like this, like a horde shooter, like that's like perfect, exactly what you want to do with aliens. That's what everybody thought when this game came out. It was like, this is like the aliens game I've always wanted, and it was until the seams started to show. Alright, this guy's gotta stop like weaving in and out of like the front lines. Driving me bonkers. Exactly, Eric, exactly. But that's the thing. Companies don't want to take a chance on that anymore. So they don't spend money on things. And it's kind of like a self-defeating circle. Because if you don't put the time and resources into it, you get a game like this. But no company wants to make anything that's not a sure thing. Because they just don't want to risk their money. That's why all these small developers are popping up doing games like this. Because they'll do it cheap. And it's just like I'm sure Disney's already made their money back from this game. And then some. Because it sold very well at launch. And so to them, this is like a success story. And they don't need to update it anymore or anything.
You know, you'd think they get tired of this shit.
Patching up. Sentry deployed. 8 kids here.
But listen to me, speaking like I'm in the industry and I know what I'm talking about.
The exit is sealed by Wayland
I could be completely wrong about everything.
Please.
I just play them, folks.
Watch behind
I don't make them.
team.
It's arguable as to whether I even play them very well, so take what I say with a grain of salt.
How did they get human
I should go get
data
ammo.
out of this door?
This burst pistol is my favorite pistol in the game. It's so much damage.
Long before
Melts elites, but the ammo management is just horrible. Because it's basically the combat pistol with a burst. So it's doing the damage of a combat pistol times 3. But it's also using 3 times the ammo.
Sentry deployed.
Oh, Jesus.
these carvings is related
That probably just scared the crap out of me.
Fireteam, scan the carvings fast and be ready for bugs.
You see this? Check this out.
I fear there are no patterns I can match.
Guess we could hold up over there, but whatever. This door's open, might as well do it here.
Dino's got riled again.
Anywho, all said and done, positives and negatives for season 2. I am excited, and I'll be playing. If I can, I'll be streaming it this launch day, probably. because I'm going to be playing the shit out of it. I'm going to be unlocking everything. So, should be fun. Here's something weird is during the Q&A session. Oh, there's a new Q&A session on December 3rd. They're holding one. But during the last Q&A section, they kind of hinted at there's going to be new maps because a couple people asked, are there going to be new maps? And then they said, oh, there's new things coming, wink wink, that aren't in the roadmap. And then they didn't announce them, so I don't know. Maybe they're coming later? I don't know. That's a good theory. What day of the week is the 14th? Because it's mid-month, and then it might have something to do with their fiscal year. Maybe. Because if I remember correctly, new games are usually released on like Tuesday or something like that. That's the trend. I think it's Tuesdays. I could be mistaken about that, which is odd.
Secure. Resume your advance.
But the best would be if it dropped on like a Friday.
They claimed life on Earth was seeded by another race.
It's a Tuesday. Okay, yeah, see? There you go.
Papers have been out of print for a second.
Weird.
Cautionary tale in my field.
There is a magnetic anomaly nearby. Might you investigate?
In fact, and I'm sure this is a coincidence, but I'm pretty sure, again, don't quote me on this, that
Then we focus on the big anomaly.
the player count is at its lowest every Tuesday. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Last load of carving. Get scanning, Fireteam.
Those jars.
I have logged a number of characters. We still require a key to
Hey,
translate
check
them.
this.
Bugs!
Gun ready.
This guy's helmet, every time I see it on another person, it looks okay. Like in game, but whenever I put it on my character, it just looks dumb. Maybe it just doesn't match your face. Her tough, independent woman face.
The jars. That's what the pathogen king stored in.
Like, look at this. It's crazy how many shots you can get off with this thing.
Grabbing ammo.
But there's so few. And empty. Where are the rest?
Watch it.
So,
Seem to have entered
with the update, you know, like I think I've said, I must have said, this is kind of like do or die for this game.
Rearming.
That being said, I think it's time. Like, I'm not gonna stop playing this game. And I'm not gonna stop making content for it, at least as long as the roadmap. So until season 4, you guys are stuck with me. But after that or during, what kind of games are you guys looking for? Because I'm excited to play Rainbow Six Extraction in January, and then Evil Dead next year. I think it's Q2 of next year. And I'm doing, like I said, some Outriders content. But beyond that, be interested to know what you folks are looking forward to game-wise. to use the mods for... Oh, you play on PC, right? Yeah, no, dude, like, don't even be ashamed of that. It's impossible. It's literally impossible to beat that on Insane. Extreme, like, it's hard as hell, but you could do it. But no, Insane, it can't be done. If somebody's done it, I would like to see a video. I'm sure somebody has, because people are just so good at every game ever. But it's, for a normal person, it's like impossible. So don't even like worry that you have to use a mod to get it. I haven't done it, so like I'm just never getting those cosmetics. Rainbow Six Extraction, yeah, it's gonna be a horde shooter. It's first person, which I'm not a big first person guy, although I have liked first person games. But I love horde shooters, so at the very least I'm gonna be trying that one out. Hopefully there's gonna be like a build system, or you know, a gearing system, etc. That should be interesting.
The far platform. There's Wayland equipment around it.
Sentry deployed.
Clear the box, Fireteam.
Look at that. See, this is how you play technician. Just fucking do.
Sentry's ready to go.
The door head's sealed.
Why can't I pick up my
The Wayland ship.
turret? What the hell? Neither can he, apparently. Oh, we were picking up the wrong ones. Look at us. Bunch of silly fucking gooses.
Sentry deployed. Check this out.
Grabbing ammo.
Nice. Grabbing ammo. Catching up.
Mine's out.
Got aid kits here. Rearming.
Welcome to Raccoon City. I'm glad you asked. I have not watched it yet in theaters, and you know,
Charging the deck.
I don't support, you know, piracy, but I'm not going to be paying for watching that when I do watch it, because it looks like doo-doo bullet, doo-doo juice. So I knew it was gonna be bad. I knew it was gonna be bad.
Connection for Esther.
You can tell just by like the production quality in the trailers, and just how the characterizations of all our favorite characters are just terrible. And I just knew. Because, you know, instead of just, you know, transforming the amazing story of Resident Evil 1 or 2 into movie form, they always decide, let's just make our own thing. People love it. And it's like, it's the Family Guy of movies, because it's just references. There's no actual substance for fans. So, you know, you see things like Itchy Tasty and Lisa Trevor's in there, and like it's jam-packed with just references. But references aren't
Unidentified Zeno.
like quality. You know what I mean? They're not substance. So it's getting horrible reviews, as I knew it would, and I'll watch it eventually, but I just refuse to give Capcom any money when it comes to Resident Evil these days anymore. So I'll let you guys know whenever I do watch it. Maybe I'll do a review of it, I don't know. I was thinking of just, instead of just reviewing that and like Infinite Darkness, I was doing like a review of why the Capcom's Resident Evil 25th anniversary was so terrible. Which I think would be... There's so much to say.
The door can be opened from this console, but it requires a series of...
Damn, that's a lot of damage, Sharon. Yeah, the CGI... they're not good, but they're not bad. They're the best piece of media that we've seen, I guess, with the Resident Evil name on it, other than the video games. Some of them are just super cheesy, but there's super awesome parts too. Like, I like the one, I think it's the second one, where there's like the liquors controlled by Las Plagas, and like, I just think that's super awesome of an idea. and the sick fight with Mr. X at the end. You know what? You know what, Axel? I saw the funniest thing on Twitter. And in case you guys don't know, I use Twitter to just, you know, laugh every single day. But there's an ad for Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, and it was a quote from, I think it was the director, and it's like, the fans are gonna eat this shit up. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, are we? Are we, though? Right? Because, like, it's crap, and you know it's crap. Making pancakes more faithful. Oh my. Like, I knew. We all knew it was gonna be bad. Like, as soon as the name dropped. They should have just called it Resident Evil, but no, if you want bad publicity, do what they did. And call it Welcome to Raccoon City. Like, how cheesy and just terrible is that? I don't know, maybe it's like a dark comedy. And we're all just not in on the joke. You know, because the early games were cheesy. But not like this. I've never seen a drone spawn after the game's over.
Yes, it is very similar to Proto-Indo-European, a prehistoric human dialect.
The latest one that came out, Infinite Darkness, which I guess is not a movie, but it really is because it's like 5 episodes, so it's the length of a movie. It was so cheesy and terrible. Oh my. Like, I felt embarrassed watching it, and I was watching it alone. Okay, the cast? Here's the thing about the cast. All the virtue signaling aside, like, I don't care who plays who. I really don't. Whenever it comes to making a movie. Make your own characters, they can look like whatever you want. I don't care. Nobody cares. But when you're adapting something, your character has to have the characterization of the character they're adapting. Is that crazy? Like, I want to see Jill look like Jill with her sweet little beret, running around in RE1. The closest they got was Chris, I would say, to looking and feeling like a character, from what I've read. The worst was Leon, but I could have told you that. Or I'd argue that Wesker was terrible, actually, of all of them. Like his characterization. Ooh, I never thought of that. Coming out of the walls is one of the best cards in the game, I think. It's just like a whole new level of challenge. Even on standard, it's pretty difficult. If I could ask for one thing for the update, is quick play, you'd see what mission you're playing. I don't think that's too much to ask. What's your guys' favorite card in the game? Because I'm going to say Beautiful Butterflies is mine. It's just so much fun. Explosions is pretty fun too, but like it steers closer to shitty and like annoying. Whereas Beautiful Butterflies is just like chaos, but it's chaos you can manage if you're playing well. There's adult films that are more accurate. You know, I don't even know if that's true, but I can guarantee you that yes, you're right. Because like some of the adult film parodies are hilarious, man. Like they're worth watching just to laugh. I remember when I was in like college, we watched the Star Wars a Triple X parody, and oh my god, it was so funny. Me and my buddies were just dying, man. My frat boy days.
A fire team from 3rd Platoon has point and is moving ahead of us. Their call sign is blue.
No favorite? They're adding more. I don't know how many,
Get out again.
but I hope there's some fun ones.
Focus on the sentry guns.
Sentry deployed.
I think there will be. Look at that. How can you not use the flame turret? It's just beautiful. Oh, there's two of them there. Oh, that explains that. It was a little too beautiful. Now, I've played this level where these synths, like, before the last battle's even over, have been coming out of the doors. I don't know what triggered it, but scared the bejesus out of me.
Blue fire team, we're seeing synth activity. Give me a sit rep, Molina.
Yeah, lots over here too. Mostly labor models, some security.
Excuse me, sir. The original PS1 opening was art. What are you talking about? It was already art. They should release that on fucking Criterion Collection because it was so good. To this day, I still wish somebody... It's not going to be Capcom, but somebody would release... You know how in RE2R you can switch the soundtrack to the original? I wish somebody would make a mod that you could switch the voice actors to the original.
Sentry deployed.
In remake. Resident Evil 1 remake. Let's try something extreme after this. This is too easy.
Herrera, we're taking fire from behind. Welding door shut as we go.
What a good camera angle that was.
Understood, Molina. We'll clear them for you.
Oh my goodness.
Watch it. Wait, what? Clear.
What's going on here? Oh, okay. Sure, leave us in breach, you know, like the hardest level. It's fine. No problem.
Ambush.
What? Where is he? Oh, he's all the way over there. Look at that. He faked us out.
Watch it. Watch it.
Target-rich environment. Hold the deck, fire team.
Sentry deployed.
Oh, screw that. Might as well just run up there. Sidearms is not gonna cut it. Where are these bursters coming from? Number one.
Action up.
I mean, I'm glad the bursters are here because then they're fighting the synths, so that's cool. Oh shit, forgot about the detonators. Alright, this is like clusterfuck. What's your favorite line from the original Resident Evil?
Bypassing damage.
Mine is where you see if you don't get Barry to help you with the shotgun,
I want you to lock down all doors
and you go to
My network intrusion will
what's his name, Forrest.
Catching up.
Barry comes and he's like, he says something, and it's like, what the hell is this place anyway? Just take a look at this. I just die every time.
Sentry deployed.
Good thing about someone quitting is there's an extra aid kit at the next like fight.
And here they come.
Wow, did I hit that simp? I think I did with my coil. That's a good one. He's like so hurt. Like, why is Chris laughing at me? Like, it's like, Chris, stop it. There's so many. I remember there used to be a soundboard online with all of them. I can't find it anymore. It must be gone now, but.
Sentry deployed.
Oh, that's a lovely place for my turrets. Oh, you know what? It works.
Incinerator sent incoming.
Just take the last one. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to. If that guy didn't steal it already. I gotcha. I gotcha, boy. Oh. Oh, nearly cost me my life. Oh, it did.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, I'm not crazy. Did you guys not just hear Alpha have the voice of a player?
That's the door blue fire team sealed. Cut through.
Aid kit's here. Grabbing ammo. Patching up.
Yeah, I'll take the first aid kit because I need it, not because I'm greedy.
I'll cut it.
I just like to think of Wesker like sitting alone at night in like RE5 or just before RE5, and he's like, you know, I really shouldn't have fucking saved Chris's life by shooting that Cerberus in RE1.
Rearming.
Sentry deployed.
Oh my god. Couldn't see where he was coming from.
Sentry deployed.
Look, one of the egg crates the synths use. Busted open.
Yeah, exactly. Just like, God damn it.
Maybe more. Be cautious.
Oh, of course we get the harder side too. This is gonna be swell.
Rearming.
Assistance required. Rearming.
Grabbing ammo.
You know what? I'm just gonna use all my consumables because we'll probably die if I don't.
Get those sentries back up.
Sentry deployed.
Grabbing ammo.
Sentry deployed.
Speaking of Wesker, I was playing Code Veronica X a little while ago, and I never realized that game's awesome. But I never realized whenever Wesker is fighting Alexia in like a cutscene, it's like an in-game cutscene, and he does this fucking awesome leap on like he fucking runs on the wall, and Alexia like catches him on fire, and then he does this running wall jump against her. It's so amazing. Like little teenage Andrew Jr. just screamed at that. How do I feel? I don't know. The same way I feel about Resident Evil 3 Remake in general, which is just like, meh. It doesn't deserve any more thought. He's better in the original. If that means anything. You know, Alpha and Beta, they should have infinite lives. Like, they're synthetic, number one, so it makes sense. And, like, if you're trying to do, like, extreme with them, which technically you shouldn't, I guess, but if you want to, because it's, like, fun challenge, they just die immediately. There we go. This is what separates the men from the boys. It's good damage. Good damage. Oh my god, I hit him with it. That's awesome. Like a quarterback.
Area secure.
Grabbing ammo.
Blue Fireteam, how are you doing?
Their fire team faces multiple xenomorph assaults. 2 Marines injured. 1 severely.
You're not wrong. Every time I want to like replay it, I'm like, oh, you know, I should pop in, you know, Code Veronica again. Then I remember the last boss is just fucking terrible. And there's times that you can just screw yourself over if you put the wrong items in the item box, switching between Chris and Claire. And it's just like, nah, I don't even want to. I don't need that level of stress in my life at this point.
You see this?
What exactly? I know there's the mod, Eric, that like calls them like, I don't know, Gamma and Delta or something like that.
Sentry deployed.
I assume that's the one you're talking about. What like difference is there between the regulars and then modded ones? Other than like just not sucking in general.
Keep it tight.
You gotta give it to Alpha. Look at him. He's a trooper out there. No fear. I wish there was like reskins or costumes you can unlock for Alpha and Beta. So you could get like David and Bishop. That'd be awesome. I should be careful with my ammo here because I might run out in the next room. Although, no, I'm good actually. I have my shotgun. I don't know, the Tyrant fight in RE1 Remake is so awesome because sometimes he's like running at Barry or something, or I guess Chris, depending on who you're using, and he'll just like turn around in mid-run and just come fucking grand slam you across the map. It looks so cool. They engage at longer range? Yeah, that's helpful for sure. Do they use any different techniques? Or like abilities, I mean? Like overclock or something? Because I remember Cold Iron said once on Discord, like, well, we can't just give them new abilities and stuff because, like, it'd be... you have to then program them, like, you know, if they're using, for example, the micro rockets, we'd have to program their accuracy to be a certain way and, like, a bunch of stuff like that. And I'm thinking, like, okay... thank you. You've described like being game developers. I don't ask what goes into it. Just do it. Like I realize it's not just flipping a switch, but that doesn't change the fact that you should do it. I forget sometimes how small their team is. 30k health. Oh my goodness. That's too much health. Couldn't they have just given them like infinite spawns or something? I mean, it's the same effect. Either way. Oh my god.
Sentry deployed.
I don't mind that too much. It's kind of predictable now because like we've seen so much, like you said, but what they need to stop doing, I think, take priority here, is stop doing the cabin scene. It was cool in RE4. And then we got in RE5, we're like, yep, this is way less cool. But they just keep doing it. In Resident Evil 6, there's like 20 cabin scenes. It's crazy. They just reuse the same set piece so many times for each character. Like, I was like amazed. I don't know. Capcom would probably catch some flack from people if they had you just fighting a little girl. It wouldn't bother me. Nothing bothers me, but I can see people on the internet getting mad. Because the way I look at it like this, not even for just that situation, but like so many other things. I was talking to my buddy about this today, actually. Whenever I play a video game, like, I want to experience it the way the creator made it to be experienced, you know, on their own. Not what, like, the corporates said, or not what people on the internet said they wanted. Like, I want to, like, experience it the way that they wanted it to be experienced in the first place. Because if you look at things like, even Resident Evil 1 OG, if that game was, like, changed to meet a certain mold or something, like, we wouldn't have the game that we have. And it just, like, would curtail the art of it. I just want to play the game just like the guy who made it. It's like, this is how I want you to experience it. That's how I want to play it. If it's good or bad, whatever, I want it to be an experience like that. But perhaps I'm asking for too much. Yeah, love that foot animation.
Patching up.
Sentry's ready to go.
Aid kit's here.
Sentry deployed.
Let's rock.
Initiating door overrides.
Now, it is dangerous to, like, hold up here with only 2 players. Why did I destroy my own turret? What was I thinking? There we go. That back down. Oh my god, I hit that warrior too. Like, I'm just like, goddamn quarterback today. Just throwing from the hip. I think that entire DLC was like made to be an in-joke by Capcom.
Spitterbugs, don't sit still.
Because like Chris is punching the boulders and like I remember getting the power glove and I was like, really? Oh my god. Somebody's in on the joke. It was fun though. It was certainly, I would not call it Resident Evil 7. It was like its own thing, but like it was super fun. Now I can't remember if this level has a Praetorian at the end. I think it does.
Doors sealed and locked. I need you to access the HVAC system now. Thank you. I will isolate the air ducts by deck.
You know what I want more than anything as a technician in this game? A health bar for my damn turret. So I know when to pick it up and redeploy it. Also to prove my theory that cross-platform synergy does not work and your turret never heals, no matter how long you stand next to it.
Armored warrior inbound.
Well, you know, here's what I think is, like, I never liked Chris in the first place. Like, well, that's not true. I liked him in Code Veronica and RE1. But the new Chris, if you will, I've never behind him. Like, he has no characterization. He's just, like, Boulder Fist Man. So, like, I never really
All sub-levels.
liked him, but, like, when Village was coming out, I was like, this looks like they're actually giving Chris, like, a character. Then I played it and I'm like, oh, like so many other parts of Village, I was let down. I really thought they were gonna just kill Chris. They should have. They should have had it instead of Ethan, spoiler alert, like holding the bomb on the Megamycete. They should have just had it be Chris and let Ethan escape. Or still die, whatever, I don't care. But Chris should have died too. He's been in so many games, and like, he's just lame. He's just lame. He's not as popular as characters like Leon and Claire anyway, so just kill him. Get some cojones, Capcom. Like 9 out of 10 people that I ask, like, what's your favorite RE character? They're Jill Valentine. Rightfully so, because Jill is awesome.
Sergeant,
I'm a little embarrassed to say that I have like a soft spot for. Oh my god! Did I hit him too? No, I didn't. I got a soft. No, I did. Awesome on his tail. That's amazing. I got a soft spot for Jake Mueller. I think he's a cool character. Specifically because in raid mode you can use your fists for like Wesker combos, which I just think is so cool. But anyway, that's not alien talk. Let's deal with this Praetorian.
I can't believe you nailed one of those.
What you got? What you got? There we go. Yeah, you like that? Like that sidearm?
All ducts sealed. Lakasi Tower is isolated.
We don't leave our people behind. You know these things. Find Blue Fire Team. That's all.
We did it. That's funny. You know what? Resident Evil is so crazy and just all over the place story-wise. They could bring Wesker back, and they could find a reason to do it, and it would be fine. All right, let's try some extreme. Just dip our toes in extreme. But first order of business. Gotta change my aiming speed. Aim sensitivities. Okay, that's fast. That's way too fast. What was I thinking when I set this up? Aim ramp only on wireless controllers, apparently. Okay. Oh no, that's too slow now. Such a delicate balance. That's better. Acceptable. So I need more handgun. But no, I'm gonna use a demolisher. It's either demolisher or recon, depending on the team comp. They gotta bring back Sherry Birkin. That's what they gotta do. Okay, we'll try a few more, but it's not looking good. Need to check the Steam charts here. $677, so it's actually improving, albeit slowly. Pretty close to 1,000 on weekends. All right, what do I got? Ammo hoarder. We don't need that. Where is... Human tanks, there we go. That greedy doc. It's like, oh no, I don't want to risk my card. Oh my god, regicide. Okay, well. Time to focus, ladies and gents. Because regicide can go real sideways real fast. What do you think the hardest level is
Refinery into overload
on
state.
Extreme and Insane?
You need to do that from process control. It's at the base of Lacasi's core.
I'm gonna say, oh nice, got the damage mitigation one. I'm gonna say Breach.
Careful. Sure to be eggs down here.
Nice, no spawn at the beginning, that's rare.
Promise station ready.
What is happening? Too slow, man. They're gonna spawn behind you. Evacuate? Yeah, no, you're right. That's not even, like, that's not fair, because he's got the Honecker multiplier.
Station ready.
He's too stupid. They should make him invulnerable on the higher difficulties. Okay, like, what are you guys doing, honestly? This is too much. Let's just go. Just wasting ammo.
Tag 'em and tag 'em. Notch up another kid. Tag 'em and tag 'em. Anytime, anywhere. Check this out. See this?
Yeah, I believe it. Oh my god, can we, like, leave? Like, what is this? This facehugger is spawning now. Like, what is going on? Let's leave. Just gonna run out of ammo here. Let's go. I'm just going. I don't even care. I don't have time for the nonsense.
Get eyes on this.
Yeah, it's something that I don't think enough players realize is if you stay still, there's more spawn.
Promise station ready.
Okay, what do you want? Do you want me to run all the way back to the beginning of the map? Because that's stupid. Okay, whatever. Trying here with this team. This is actually worse because you get less space here because the door needs to keep opening and closing. As if you just go right over to the other hallway. Plus things can spawn behind you. Okay, God forbid I let one through and they actually have to, like, fight. Man's using the, like, the Magnum pistol too. Oh my goodness. I noticed the recon is not dropping ammo either. Or is he? I think I just heard it actually. I don't know where he's dropping the ammo though. Yeah, I don't think they understand that. Because, like, they're actually making it harder. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm just gonna do it myself. Don't use that too fast, oh well. There you go. There you go, team. Amateur hour.
Nice. Keep tight, cover each other. Before you enter the core, we'll restore the auxiliary lift. It'll be your egress.
Oh, that was crap.
Self-destruct won't have much time.
Poppycock, dude. Shit. Shit. Fucking facehuggers is the scariest enemy. Okay, can we like do better now? Can we just go? I hate to be that guy. You know what I find in extreme? Not so much in insane, but in extreme. Oh shit. What really kills ya is your fear. So if you're like playing like this, like we're gonna end up dying.
Notch up another kill.
Door hit's locked. There's an active terminal. Try it. Bugs built a wall over the console. Great.
Where did it even come from? Like, what the fuck?
Console's busted. New plan. You cut through the door.
I guess they don't need ammo. Why would they? They've done nothing. There we go. Let's do it. I want to know how things got so bad without Jill knowing at all. Like, she just didn't look out her window at the nightmare hellscape. Okay. Okay, Doc. I think it's time to use your rifle. I can't wait to see the damage at the end. Like, I might be a demolisher, but I can't like single-handedly take down a Praetorian on extreme. Yeah, like the only person who should be like maining a pistol, well, nobody, I guess, but if there was one, it would be the Phalanx. There's a reason a Doc can use a rifle and not a CQW. It's because you're supposed to be using a rifle.
Catching up.
Oh, okay. No, damn. I thought he was using his rifle to kill the eggs. I was gonna say, good use of resources. But no. Still sticking to the handgun.
Grabbing ammo.
This is brutal.
I'll cut it.
Patching up.
I'll cut it.
Aid kit's here.
Rearming.
Really? You should put a cryo grid there? What's happening?
Get it done.
Box forward.
Oh, I heard that. I heard that, Doc. See? You activated the eggs. Oh, and the Recon's still in the other room. Oh my god. Could drop your trauma station. That'd be cool. Give me that damage reduction. We're definitely not winning the last encounter. Guaranteed that.
Trauma station ready.
Check this out. Check this. Guys on this. Check this.
Bro, why are you still in that room? Why are you still in that room?
Check this out. Guys on this. Check this
Just running all the way back as far as you can is not the solution, because sometimes you're actually hurting your chances by doing that, because you're not getting enough space or you're not giving them a bottleneck to run through. Oh, 100% I'm gonna do that, Eric. Like 100%. Usually I want to be like a team player, but like I can't. I can't. They're not responding to my pinging. At the very least. I'll just eat all this trauma station. I'm the only one doing any work, so. Is there a box up there? No. Ah. Where did that one come from? Wow, a blast wave doesn't even kill a facehugger? Oh, that's crazy. I did not know that. Blast wave does such little damage. It's so strange. I spec'd into it once and just like force multipliered it and all kinds of stuff and like barely made a difference.
Hear that?
Okay, I got it, guys. No, it's fine. No, you know what? You got it. How about that? You got it. Really?
Sure to be eggs in these dark corners.
Hey, check this.
You got a drone
Catching up.
coming!
We got 8 kids here.
Oh, I didn't get my blast wave off in time. Damn.
Free armor. Grabbing in.
Whoa, he's like fucking bad out of hell. I like how the drones always like glitch out the second time they come out and you just can't see their health bar anymore. Why would we need such information?
Patching up. 8 kids here. Free armor.
Should take both of those. I am gonna take both of them.
Patching up. Got 8 kids here. Grabbing ammo.
At least that'll fill up the doc's trauma station.
Second drone, why not?
Nice try, Droney. Not on my watch. Here's the question, Eric. You play on the PC, so do you have like a relatively strong PC? I'm guessing if you're playing this. Does the Recon PUPS give you like frame drops on the PC like it does on the PS5? And I'm assuming on Xbox.
Free armor.
Oh shit. Okay, cool. That's good. So at least on some platform, it's optimized. That's what I'm getting at.
After you start the override, this will be your evac route.
Ammo drop.
Rally
Like the, oh shit. The drop on the PS5 is like, it's not super noticeable, but if you're using Bloodhound, no, not Bloodhound. If you're using Guard Dog, it's super noticeable because it's right beside you. But if you're using Base Pups, it's not too bad because it moves. But it shouldn't be dropping at all, man.
I haven't seen cocoons since. Don't look at their faces. It's easier if you don't.
Ah, cool. Yeah, I mean, it just like slows everything down. And you know, when you go through some doors, like you'll see this next door. I'll show you. But the game will like stutter. I'm hoping that doesn't happen on PC. Well, the reason is I asked too is because like I have a gaming PC, but I'd rather play on console most of the time. Since I got a PS5, just because it should be stable enough, like next generation. But there's still some things that just run so velvety smooth on the PC.
Look at this.
So look, once I go through this door, you'll see slow down. See? Every time. What? Oh, it's fucking phased through space-time to grab me. You know what? It's a good way to put it. Axel, you're right.
Patching up.
My alarm is the opening theme music during the Halloween only event of Hunt Showdown. Now that sounds super specific, but that's because the song is so good. Called Death is a Bird Flying, I think. It's fantastic. Look at that, nothing even spawned and it still stuttered. The game doesn't like that door. Seriously, it's every time. That's awesome. Oh, almost every time.
Let's get some. You see this?
There, you guys just stay there. You'll do less damage that way. What did I say?
Armored warrior!
Oh, good thing we got the warrior and not the crusher. Bro, now you're asking those hard-hitting questions I used to ask myself in high school when I was high. I am amazed we've made it this far. The hell? Okay, where'd he go? He's like right here. He must be in the ceiling. He must be. Huh. Love when this happens. See if I can find the exact spot. Hold on. Nope. Maybe the flamethrower. Awesome. Like, usually, if they get stuck, usually, they respawn, like, somewhere else. But sometimes, nope. No, it happened because we ran back up, but, like, that's no excuse. Maybe if we all run super far away, it'll unglitch. I have seen that happen. So weird, the max ammo on extreme for the flamethrower is 357. Oh well, good news is I do get to burn my team before I quit. Oh, is it on the ground maybe? Oh well. Oh well. Well, there you go. Enjoy that. Nah, you can't escape a demolisher when he tries. Well, that sucked, but hopefully that means we'll get like a better extreme match now. Oh, so close to the cap. So close. Oh my god, please no. Never superior firepower, man. Never ever. Of course. Of course. It's never my card. Oh, Searchicus is kind of shitty too. Like difficulty-wise. You know why I was looking forward to new maps? More than them just being like new. You know, it's just like the experiencing like the difficulty of them if they're, you know, really hard. I love stuff like that, man. Overcoming a challenge. It's like half the reason I play video games. That's why I put like 300 hours into Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Oh, you're spitting out too many of them. Too many timeless truths.
Look, flares on the deck. Follow them. Molina's blue fire team passed this way.
Now I know there's a new cosmetic pack. Like a paid DLC, or if you had the deluxe edition, you get it for free. I hope there's some cool new armors, man. I'm tired of rocking this Wayland Yutani.
You're in their house. They could come from any direction. So, be paranoid.
Gunners have the best passive, man. The damage boost, because it's like always up. You never have to worry about it. And it's almost always got full stacks. Guess I should be letting the Demolisher lead the way here, but... Oh, I was using the smart gun. Boo. Never mind. Yucky. You're right. Maybe they're like talking to the queen, like these goddamn xenomorphs keep coming in, taking care of our hives. It's a little bit of lag here, and I'm not liking it. Apparently that was a headshot against that facesucker. Didn't even know they had heads.
Body on the deck.
Look at this.
How did that Xeno egg get opened? Weird.
Grabbing him.
Corporal Dillahay. Grab her tags.
Ammo drop.
Not allowed to grab her tags, apparently. There we go.
Descansen pass. Still two out there.
Oh, shit. Thought I was using the demolisher for a second. I'm like, ah, yeah, use those micro rockets. A little bit of an early overclock there. Yeah, there's like a half-second delay to everything I do. It's driving me nuts. And the Xenos are like acting really weird too. They're not coming straight to the door. Don't know why. Something's amiss in this game. That's all I'll say. Yeah, look at that. Look at that shotgun. Just fucking floating in midair. That's awesome. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Looks good. I like how my hand is like shooting out the side too. Just coming out of its socket. Cowardly spinners.
Patching up.
Clear. Keep moving.
Catching up. 8 kits here.
Rearming.
Oh, the last part of this mission is going to be rough.
Door's welded. Cut it.
See, the problem with things like lagging just like half a second is all my shots, they don't go exactly where I aim them, so they never hit like a head. It's always a body shot or something. Because when I fire, for me, in my game, it's like, that's where they are. But where they actually are is in a different spot.
Busy little creatures.
Look at that poor crawler. He's like, ah, he doesn't like it.
New signal. Watch
Ah, I should have used that in close range. Oh well. Ah, what a nice crusher. He let us have it. Oh my god, what is happening? Well, that was something that happened right there. I love the heavy machine gun. I would use it on all my characters if I didn't have that, like, weird OCD where all my characters have to be using different gear. Oh my god. That's on you, girl. That's not on me.
Clear.
Don't linger in there. Move.
Oh, that was our demolisher too, eh? Definitely gonna miss that DPS.
Blue fire team, we have friendly seeking you. Fuck off already.
I like how Herrera says stuff like that, as if she's here fighting the good fight with us.
Katanga's critical system
Not just sitting cozy on the
Fireteam continued to
dropship.
pursue their objective. They would have laid below.
Catching up.
Whoa. That scared me. Thought he was gonna jump right up the railing. I have seen crawlers jump through fucking solid matter, so
Down the wall.
it's always good to err on the side of caution. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna die.
Eyes front.
That runner is freaking out.
Keep leading these
Oh no!
hole at the bottom of the hull.
What a noob.
Hive resin is acid resistant.
It's over. Alright, I guess we'll switch back to intense because I'm just having bad luck, man. There was some lag in that one, which I did not enjoy. Let's try the phalanx. It's been a while since I used the old phalanx. Man, at the very least, if you don't want to remove the countdown timer for whatever reason, just change it to like 3 minutes. And then the game starts if 2 people ready up. I think that's fair. I wonder how far I could get in extreme with alpha and beta. I could maybe do Ingress. If I played with Demolisher and Ammo Hoarder. Maybe. I don't think I could do anything other than that. Beautiful butterflies? No, I'm using the phalanx. That's gonna hurt me. I won't do that. Regicide. Alright, that's good. Good. Need my payback. My redemption.
You're gonna put the refinery into overload state. You need to do that from process control. It's at the base of Likassi's core.
That is likely
Oh,
the
really? Nothing?
Xenomorph queen.
It's weird, man. 2 in a row now.
Corners.
You know what? There's something to be said for the phalanx where they changed all the reload animations to make them specific. Like all reloading with one hand. I think that's cool. Like they didn't have to do that. Because you can see he like loads the clip with his hand behind the shield and then just like pulls the I know nothing about guns, whatever that is. He pulls it down with his leg. I live in Canada. I've seen a gun once. Oh, I love how the shell just fucking flies towards the screen. Look at that, that's awesome. The thing I like about the Phalanx, like what keeps me playing as the Phalanx is how it's like a super different way to play.
Before you enter the core, we'll restore the auxiliary lift. It'll be your egress. Self-destruct won't give much time.
It's crazy demolishers, man. Always fighting for the front. In my opinion, whenever it comes to like the pecking order, if you will, like who's leading the charge, should always be, first of all, whoever has a flamethrower, number one. And then phalanx, then demolisher.
Door head's locked. There's an active terminal. Try it.
In my humble opinion.
Bugs built a wall over the console. Great.
God, at least your shield doesn't drop anymore whenever you take damage. That was a nightmare.
Grabbing ammo. Get it off! Watch it!
Watch it. Patching up.
Oh, let's hold off on that, shall we?
Watch it. Station ready.
Watch it! Get it off!
I always forget there's eggs there.
Eight hits here. Grabbing ammo.
Okay, can they like fuck off now?
Grabbing ammo.
There, now that everyone's taking a nice chunk of damage, let's start that.
Console's busted. New plan. You cut through the door. Movement! Xenos first, then door!
So pro tip, if you're like playing with a phalanx and you're in like a big damage area, shoot his shield because he won't take any damage, but it does give him stacks of bulwark.
Now get that door cut. You're nearly to the elevator.
Oh, catching up!
Really, that sounds awesome actually.
Stay on me.
For like higher difficulties, it'd make it just like a war zone. I love it. Love the idea.
Watch it!
I'll cut this one. Grabbing ammo.
Why is my shield not stunning? Did I take that perk off? I hope not.
Bugs forward!
see this?
A phalanx with this mark on? That kind of makes sense though, when you think about it.
More Xenos coming from behind.
Because they're like the heavy, right? This is a terrible spot to hold up. I don't know why they wanted to. Because they spawn here. Now, since they're doing like a bug fix patch as well, I would hope they were doing some balancing. Like the phalanx needs some aggro, like being able to draw aggro or like little things like that. Just quality of life stuff that makes sense. Like they really should get on that. Not as important as levels, obviously,
You're in
but
the ass end of nowhere, but you pull this off, bet they'll put you on recruiting posters.
okay. And that Xeno just disappeared. He was done with it. Nah, me and this Demolisher have been like fighting for the front this entire time. Been shooting each other. Oh, I just thought of this. I saw a post by somebody. I think it was on Reddit. But somebody said they were complaining that you couldn't, like, the shoulder swap is not saved between reloads, which is totally valid point. Like, it absolutely should be. But somebody was so mad and like they were going off about it. And they're like, this is crazy. Like, it means like I have to like position myself according to like what weapon I'm using. And it shouldn't be like that. And I'm thinking like, okay, you're right, but think about it as if you're like actually like a Space Marine. Like the weapons you're using and your positioning is super important anyway, so you should just be doing that. I didn't even get a chance to shoot that fucking drone.
Grabbing ammo.
This Demolisher's driving me crazy.
Patching up.
Grabbing ammo.
8 kids here.
Like a Demolisher definitely does better in the front, obviously. But when you have a Phalanx, it like ruins the Phalanx play. Because the Phalanx can't do anything unless he's in the front. I don't even know why I checked over there. We already got the box.
Another damn drone!
Watch it.
And like he's not using the flamethrower, so he's got the smart gun. There's no reason not to like hang behind a little bit because you got auto aiming. Yeah, my shield's like not stunning them. That's weird. I gotta check my perk grid. Oh my god. You fucking bastard.
After you start the overload, this will be your evac route.
Yeah, I just wasn't fast enough that time. I should have already had my shield up. Can't tell if I got it that time or if I was just super lucky.
Catching up.
Rally outside the core. We'll brief on the scuttle procedure. I haven't seen Cocoon since we burned the hive. This doesn't happen to nobody else.
Curious. Some of the human remains appear decades old.
Oh, his face just fucking came off. That was awesome. That's why I like playing Phalanx. I remember the first time I ever played Phalanx, there was I was playing Regicide. And you know, elites come from just like absolutely everywhere in that. And it was so much fun because like they just couldn't do any damage to me. Unfortunately, there's not too many situations like that, I would say, in game now. But I'm thinking the point defense, Phalanx will have a place. Like in Horde right now, you don't really ever want a Phalanx because like they're just meh. But I think in point defense he'll actually like come into his own. I really wish warriors would telegraph their grab differently than their just regular attack. Ooh, Praetorian. Let's do it. Let's do it, bro. Oh shit. I'm gonna sign off as it's actually gonna be my last game too, man. We're in sync. Shit. Next stream will what is today? Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Next stream will probably be tomorrow. However, I don't think that's going to be an Alien stream. I think that's going to be an Outriders stream. If I do stream. If not, the next Alien stream will be next Sunday. So that'll be after the Discord Q&A. So I'll probably have some more information of what's to expect for Season 2. So if you guys are interested in that, I should have some things to say, as I usually do. That being said, I will definitely be streaming the day of the Season 2 drop. As soon as I can. Make it to the end. You could do it, man. You could do it. I never leave a man behind.
Catching up.
I am analyzing the control systems. Stand by.
I'll get those bastards for this.
Please access the primary power regulator. Activate all systems. Full draw.
Grabbing ammo.
8 kits here.
Oh my god. 6 cryo grids. That's crazy.
Good deploy.
Sentry's ready to go.
Let's rock.
Whoops, that was a little too close. Oh well.
This'll slow him down.
Let's rock.
Sentry deployed. Sentry deployed. All right, let's rock.
Leave the team behind? Yeah, always. Always. I say always, but I always come help them if they need me to.
Cover each other!
It sucks to die right at the end. I've been there. When the whole team's just gone. Guess I don't really need my shield yet. See, I like this fight because you can just fucking blind fire, and half the time you're hitting something. You're helping the team. This fight's a lot of fun whenever I use the Demolisher using a flamethrower. Because as long as you're super careful not to hit your team, you can just rake in so much damage. I've done on Intense, I've gotten 2.2 million.
Another way!
Crusher. You don't see Crushers very often in this level. My god. Cryogrids are broken, man. So OP. I wonder if they're adding any new consumables. I don't think I saw that in the release post, but
Put the coolant away from the refinery.
I'll ask in the Q&A, or somebody will ask, I'm sure. See, this is my favorite variant of Trauma Station, the one that gives you damage reduction. But you just can't bloody increase the radius of it. They better fix that for Season 2. That's the bug that I think more than anything needs to be fixed. Because, like, the dock is broken. Like, none of his perks work. And it pisses me off because it's my favorite class. Yeah, I've seen that too. I've seen that happen with cryogrids as well. I'm not sure what causes it. I'm not sure what kind of glitch causes it, but it'd be nice if they fixed that because they're so precious that you really don't want them to go off until it's time.
Grabbing in. Slow him down.
Get away from those turrets, you bastard. Yeah, come on, bring it on, buddy. I could stand here all day. Yeah, that I've noticed too, or that one annoys me. Because, like, half the time it's during combat, right? Or not half the time. Most of the time it's during combat. So you really only want to think about it for the 1 second that you need to activate it. You don't want to have to keep trying. That dog just like did a little rope it up right in front of me. That was so funny.
Don't get tunnel vision.
Beautiful.
Catching up. Grabbing him. Watch it.
Focus fire. I'm on the big one.
Felix really needs a, I think I've said it probably a million times, but a reduction to the AoE damage like acid. Even if it's not all AoE, if it's just acid, that would be nice.
Please input override code 260479 and press the button marked Shakti Excess.
And this, see what's happening right now? This is why Phalanx needs an aggro draw. Aggro doesn't even seem to be like who's doing the most damage. It's just like completely random. Alright, I might need their help actually. See you later. Oh, I forgot to shoot the eggs. Damn it. Oh well. That's not good. Contrary to popular belief, the Xeno Queen can definitely hurt you. That was a stupid time to pop that. What was I thinking?
Pick up the pace. Come on. Stay out of the fire.
Oh, I would go back and help him, honestly, but like I don't have the health, or else I'll die too.
Stay clear of her.
Probably die as well. Anyway, yep. That's okay. We have enough time, even if we both die, he'll still get away. See, when I plan to leave them behind, I got my karma. Look at how many there are. Oh my. Can't go in there, Space Cowboy.
Buckle in, shore party. We're burning to escape debris scatter.
Wow. Did not expect that. Well, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is where I'm going to leave it for the night. I hope you all enjoyed this stream as much as I enjoyed playing the game for all of you. Don't forget, guys, the new season of Aliens Fireteam Elite comes out on December 14th. All kinds of new content, new game mode, no new maps, unfortunately. But that should be a lot of fun. I will be covering that to the best of my ability. And I am actually going to be pushing back my weapons guide video for this game until Season 2 because I want to encapsulate the new guns, the 4 new guns that we get into that, as opposed to just making one and then having to do like a small video for the new ones anyway. So I think it makes more sense to just hold off on the whole thing. I hope you guys enjoy that video. It's taken a little longer than it should have, but you know, it'll be good. It'll be some good information for you guys there. So once again, thank you all for joining me. A very special thanks to all those who have been supporting the channel. You know who you are. You guys rock. And I hope to see you all very, very soon.